World Championships, Key West, 1992. And Bob Kaiser steps in for Hugo Colombo and teams up with Jeff Sofer in the Budweiser machine. It was going to be like the old days.
With that load earlier on in the circuit, we've had a pretty good week racing down here in Key West. And now let's go back to open class action. Here comes the winner, US1 Team Apache. And of course, Ben Kramer's got to be happy about this thing. I hope they stay in the boat. They got excited as they came down there. Team Apache certainly will.
Oh, I think that I've always been a very aggressive driver. I don't think, maybe people could say sometimes I'm not the smartest racer, but I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that I wasn't an aggressive racer. You know, in the rough stuff we go for it, and we do keep ourselves in good condition. And sometimes when other people get tired and the going gets tough, you just gotta stay with it and get stronger and go for it. And that's what we do best.
Coming out, sometimes you can win and not really win.
Yeah, it was a rough race today. We ran a hard race, and that's just the way the points add up sometimes.
But it was a great year for you. You had a tremendous national championship, one that a couple of weeks before you might not have even been able to consider.
Well, the year had its ups and downs. I'd like to see Bob Cicente back in the boat with me and healthy, and Earl did a nice job out there today. Him and the systems boat looked good out there, and they kept everything running. And that was about what it was today. It was a survival race.
Yeah. We all on this race to the top, right? And everybody thinking it's about having the best toys. Really, it's about making choices. 'Cause no matter how fast you're going, you see that sharp curve coming around the corner, you gotta think fast. You gotta stay focused. Let's get it. I swear to God, I'm trying to do good. Just cause I make certain choices don't mean that you should. Sometimes you're limited to what's your options. It brings your integrity down a couple notches. You missed the point, but I'm trying to run an offense. Anything I like, I'm running off with. Pray that I don't run for office. Trying to cross over like AI into the public conscious. But AI's becoming conscious. What have we accomplished? Bow to your overlord. It ain't about who you voted for. How long could you hold a fort against Voldemort? Apache 47 on an open shore. If Lady Luck pick a side, you better hope it's yours. It's hard to waver when you know the course. I'm trying to ride waves, I'm trying to grow the sport. Vroom vroom. My hustle pro-life, I won't abort too soon. Cape Coral Classic, the Blue Lagoon. The whole crew in tune. Cue the tune, needs a victory laps. I smoke the same strain that got the homie victory laps. I'm trying to rewrite Miami rap history back. Cause when I open up these doors, that's a chivalry act. You're welcome. From the soil, about to grow out branches. My everyday life used to seem so outlandish. I ain't had 50 cent and now I pour out Branson. When me and wifey go out dancing. Don't lose your morals inside the moment. Just cause I do something don't mean that I condone you, bro. Sometimes you're limited to what your options go. It brings your integrity down a couple notches, don't it? Don't it? I'm trying to see how you behave when nobody watching. Will you own it? Yeah. Thin line between the rider and the road, and let's go.
Black hoodie, camouflage with my blue stain. Protect your neck like it's Wu-Tang.
Back with the light blue camouflage suit.
Protect your neck,
Ready for war. Back with the light blue camouflage suit. Ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war.
going to be rough water, and that was our days. The 47 Apaches with the Cruiser power, just unbelievable equipment, and I don't think there's anything around that'll ever beat it.
Let's go to Jim Hendrick now. He's with the Open winner.
We all trying to get this money right. But there's one thing worth more than money. It's the one thing we can't get back. It's time. From my lips to God's ears. I spent too many nights crying dry tears. Too many nights thinking we could die here. I looked death in the face and told him it ain't my year. It's hard enough trying to keep my mind clear. Sweeping the battlefield till the mind's clear. The ratchet in the mind clear. I don't be reading signs, but the message signed sealed. The day Jesus cried, I became God tier. I'm all about avoiding violence, but you volunteer, so I'ma turn the volume up as loud as in the Vitosphere. I get him out of here at warp speed. The Shottie my consigliere when it's war season. And we gon' see who really war season. You been born, cause you been born like short sleeves. And I don't need no reason. A sour diesel northeastern. And not a whole cruise floating, but we ain't Norwegian, you feel me? I ain't taking no shorts, homie. You gotta respect me, you gotta respect my family. But most important, you gotta respect my time. One thing we can't get back, bro. This shit was all good just a week ago. We might have underestimated how far we could go. Sometimes you gotta hit dirt just so we could grow. Don't let them tell you what you ain't and what you want, bro. This shit was all good just a day ago. You gotta let out your thoughts to see where they go. Don't let somebody with no direction tell you which way to go. That's a goofy time. From my pen to God's playlist. He said he never created something so audacious. But I ain't changing the game, I'm talking all basics. Like keep it loaded if you wanna cover all bases. Sometimes you gotta brace for the worst and mash the pedal, cause we don't know if the brace finna work. I ain't relaxing and laying up till I lay in the dirt. I don't consider I made it until I made what I'm worth. It's worth the wait once you realize what your weight is worth. But all this sitting around waiting ain't the way this works. It's not enough just having bomb bars, homie. You gotta bombard, but don't bother barking if you afraid of dirt. You gotta get your hands dirty in this motherfucker. I swear the shit was all good just a week ago. We might have underestimated how far we could go. Sometimes you gotta hit dirt just so we could grow. You gotta look in the mirror and tell yourself you a goat. They ain't gonna do it for you. Shit was all good just a day ago. You gotta let out your thoughts to see where they go. Don't let somebody with no direction tell you which way to go. Shit was all good just a week ago.
You know, I said get that.
It did not start out very well in Miami for you.
Well, it surely didn't, Jim. We won our first heat, section heat we won. Coming out for the final, Jim Crompfeld spun the boat, and the Pringle boat ran over the top of us and put us out for the Detroit race. So,
but the canopy saved him.
Oh, the canopy saved his life. Thank the Lord for that. The Lord for that. The Lord for that. The Lord for that.
Let me talk. Yo, 1, 2. You try challenging Apache from a sailboat. The plug made it snow in the summer, I thought hell froze. He told me to separate from the pack, you gotta throw some elbows. Cause it's only a matter of time before the bell tolls. It's a long way from the starter jacket and shell toes. A pack of the L Pros behind the Velcro. Try and smoke the stress away. It's funny how the same people that rejected me yesterday is all saying yesterday. And time tends to numb the pain when you realize it only stunts your gains. It really is a numbers game. So who you want blame when the math ain't mathing? Why your real life and your raps ain't matching? It's still unexplained. But back to the mission. I only rap for commission. The free show is over. It's gonna be a rack for admission. 1,005 if I autograph the ticket, and you can sell the shit for double, homie. That's automatic business. Trophy room full of gold medals. Briefcase full of gold sovereigns. We can't afford to lose focus. No brakes, we gon' floor the pedal. And let the Coast Guard go way too close to the prize. And let the Coast Guard go find them. And let the Coast Guard go find them. Time to get it, homie. No brakes, we gon' floor the pedal.
slide could be today's date. Got so much drive, need an 88. The 450 block make the same sound the AK make. Brrr. They kinda yappa boy, in my alien moving silence that make a lot of noise. Turn my pen to a sword and been sharpening my blade. Gave Woofy a pencil, but this is not a toy. My lines will get you lined, corduroy. Verses kick you in the chest, water boy. For the wolves, big 152. Watch her move. Miami ain't the same, still a Florida boy. Got shit shaking like a Polaroid. All that hating make me happy, boy, I'm overjoyed. Making something out of nothing, still hustling. And I did it with my wolves, came away from a corner board.
Trophy room full of gold medals. Briefcase full of gold sovereigns. No brakes, we gon' floor the pedal.
Much better. No, they really did. He went out on the first heat, on the second heat, and the final 80 rolled it. And, so that took about 300 hours in a week of hard work and got it ready for the next race. Madison, we won the Madison, but they called an infraction on us. They had penalized us an extra lap. Went on to Syracuse, New York, and we won Syracuse, went on to Tri-City and Seattle and won those, and won Las Vegas.
What is it about Miami that made it the Mecca?
Miami still today is the Mecca. Powerboating originated from the people that ran these boats for smuggling operations. The drug dealers that were out here literally just running to the Bahamas and back. The islands, being 53 miles away, they were doing it in boats that can get there. So the object was getting there and getting there fast.
Real ones do real things. Real ones do real things. Yeah.
I would forget everything up, bro.
Try to tell them you a goat. Sometimes sheep can't wrap their head around it. Talk to me. March 25th, 2024. What's that? That's the day that I became a changed man. Why is that? Cause I cannot afford to think immature. Okay, let's go. I had to restructure the game plan. I need a bigger cut when money change hands. It's basic economics. You might have to pull the muscle if you fail to stretch the product. The first time I copped the O, I was stressing about it. And before I knew it, I was throwing bows and bumping Ludacris' second album. I took a few L's, but learned a lesson out of them. A lesser man might have folded. Instead, I walked up to the line and told it. I read between the lines, I know your lies are coded. You're trying to find a depth within the rhymes, but I ain't write a single line you quoted. Cause me and God got an antenna. Commandments broken, I could add 10 of them. But still the choir sang tenor like Santana. I'm on the Santana when the sun's out, but somehow I'm still the antagonist. As far as the rap game, I plan of flagging it. And not a single transaction unless I had a hand in it.
They still ain't get the bars yet. Who else you know can do the Kessel running 12 parsecs? In the Bahamas, we painting the boat's waterline, cause when it's fully loaded, it be sinking to the wrong depth. Just a convict who saw conquest. Wanted a severed tray with an armrest, even though it come with bench seats. Everybody in the trench eats. If you don't agree, then God bless. My scars itch when them devil try to trick my knowledge. A trip up the road was like a trip to college. Demons scheming for no reason, boy, they diabolic. Make your blood pressure drop, watch your diastolic. They did a diagnostic, said we ill as fuck. While they repressing their work, trying to conceal a cut. One thing about them goats and the wolves, not only is they dope, but the motherfuckers real as fuck. Yeah.
Real ones do real things. Real ones do real things. Yeah. Real ones do real things.
It's a fact. Let me talk, Shottie. You know what I do. Let me show him. November 21st, 2024. What's that? It's when that fake man died. Me. Killed my ego, now I raise my pride. AJ. From here I'll never be poor, even in an 8x5. True growth is when you take that dive. Whoa. That's an oxymoron, go embrace that line. These morons taking oxy to escape that grind. Most rich men have a poor state man's mind. Just cause you work 8 to leave the race by 5 don't make you any better if you ain't got drive. Not trying to tell you hustle, don't mistake that line. All I'm really really trying to tell you that I take what's mine. As I take my time. Are you the ringleader? Or are you the clown that jumped through the rings? And I plan to tell my son he could do multiple things. Got comfy learning that being uncomfortable wins. It's ironic I got shot on my sectional. That's what comfortable brings, I guess. Real ones do real things. Heavy-headed, crowns don't make you kings. The king's in the heart. Ace, nigga.
Don Johnson and Chuck Norris battling it out on the high seas, challenging each other for victory.
I'll tell you what, he's got a good team over there. Popeyes is one of the best race teams. You know, they've been my nemesis for a long time. You know, a couple years ago, I got the title Chicken Killer when I won the World Championship.
Friendly rivalry, of course. You know, beating Don at Long Beach was a great thrill because, you know, Don won the world title in '88. He'd been racing for several years, and to beat him on my first outing was really a thrill for me.
And you won't let him forget it.
I'm not going to let him forget, no. And if I beat him today, he'll never forget about it.
The current and defending national and world open class leaders. Here's Excalibur across the finish line. Bob Kaiser, his first win in 3 years. Closely followed by Harold Smith and the dirty laundry with Joe Box.
Yeah. Free Ben Kramer. Apache Wahrpath is bigger than just being an entertainer. You can't tell the whole score by the telestrator. It's a lot of shit behind the scenes, but I'll tell you later. My Georgia peach never left Decatur. First I had to educate her, now I'm getting catered. I got my finger on the pulse of the culture, the other finger on the detonator. How you moving to our side when you never be outside? It's about time you finally met your neighbors. Nice to meet you. Lay down laws, we writing legislature. I never pray for downfalls, I'm just letting nature. So may the universe. If you a verse to elevate, and somebody might be dedicating you a verse. But it was all cool at first, right?
This one hell of a ride. Can't slow down on the speedboat. This one hell of a ride. This one hell of a ride.
Grabbing that flag. He's winning a long time.
Cutting through the waves like Bob Kaiser. You couldn't find a better plug if you call Pfizer. You either got mob ties or you somebody to mob ties up. The wrist lower but the car's higher. Survival nature. I roll joints out of Bible paper, but don't get caught in the crossfire. I never wore a lot of cost attire, cause my companion set the auto fire as soon as war sent the audio file. If you don't argue that I am the best, all of you lying, I put a rack on it. And I don't care if you sold man tapes, you lose your whole fan base soon as I rap on it. New world, you better get accustomed. The Black Chris Cat, I had to get it custom. They asked me why I'm rapping about speedboats. I said I'm trying to stay ahead of customs.
This one hell of a ride. This one hell of a ride.
Don't come looking.
You were Lamborghini on it? Yeah, they actually gave us an authorization and everything. They were involved. They proofread all the drawings. They actually sent us all the parts. Those are authentic mirrors from Lambo.
When I talked to him earlier, I found out how much he really likes this sport.
Well, they're very exciting, Greg, and it's going to be a great day.
My first car didn't even have a cassette deck. So when I slide this American Express for $800 shoes, don't tell me about no excess. The kind of shit that had my express. How you collect checks to collect checks. You can't be making decisions with your left chest. But I don't fit in the square, that's why I left chest. Watching Wu-Tang flicks with a mess chef. Tiger style. Getting cream with the Cuban link, but I see gorillas in the mist, shot the Cuban lynch. The competition say I'm too intense. I don't just wanna win, I got cruel intent. I'm hot boxing, you can barely see through the tents. Negotiating stock options over Ruth Chris. These power boats can't be sunk by loose lips. You torpedo in your career, that's how you lose shifts. And we don't make no pit stops. You never seen trick slack and you never seen pit stop. Medical marijuana, we investing in pit stops. And that's for all the times I piss hot. The old me should've knew better. I owe me to do better. So who better? Pick your who's who, I could bury whoever. It behooves you to improve your effort. My first car ain't have a tape player, but I was at Players getting the fresh tape up. The girl told me she was only here for a brief stay, and now my brief stained with a red makeup. Go ahead, break up.
Smoke good, drink good, smoke good, drink good, fuck good, eat good.
I love boats. I've always loved boats.
Do you think there's some kinship between you and these drivers? After all, they take risks on the open ocean. You take risks on the high seas of finance and big business. Is there some common ground there?
I guess there is. I mean, it's one is a mental thing, and I guess the other is a physical and a mental thing. But I would think there's a kinship in a lot of these people that are doing the boats, and they are really very successful businessmen.
And these boats are toys for them.
People think they want to be in the race, right? Till they're in it. You realize this shit don't stop. You decide your own stop. It feel like I don't never turn the engine off. Trying to fend them off, they using fentanyl to end us off. We play the game, but we ain't got the ending solved. And I don't see no end in sight. You screaming about Illuminati, but you ain't even in they sights. You click too thin, you better group somebody. Unless you group somebody, it's gonna be a gruesome body. I don't even condone that shit. You better be of use to somebody to finally feel like you somebody. You feel me?
Miami, Florida, what a beautiful day for a race, and what a race we've got for you. The 1986 Apache Offshore Grand Prix.
Power, boats, money, Miami. Sounds like a storyline for a movie or a television series. You mix in big-time politicians and drug dealers. You can't.
I've been running against them all year, and now we're together, but it worked out great. We just took it easy, went around the course, and everything worked out to what we wanted.
Then we talked about the Seahawk team, and that was kind of a neat thing they did.
It was dynamite. Sal Mogly was a first-class gentleman. Gus's brother Willie. All the guys were great, man. It just worked out dynamite.
You're enjoying this?
Tomorrow when I realize what happened, yeah.
Apache on a warpath, this gon' be a war zone. Everyone aboard the craft. We gon' get this money, but we never did it for the bag. And that don't mean we can't afford a bag. The plug in Key West, moving keys east. Rinse money, repeat. Still he got a clean sheet. Crooked ass police chief. Nobody said the fees cheap, but he told me he's investing in his quality of sleep. Deep. I never got involved far as the law concerned. A couple getaways, I thought a miracle from God occurred. A couple close calls, but it was all a blur. The arm stretched out, but when you heard the whistle, they ain't try to call a bird. I never fucked it all up, but I was on the verge. And now whenever Shottie shot a verse, it got $1 worth. No free rides, homie, you gotta work. You thought that I was too cocky, it's only gotten worse. I got the hubris of Kubrick after he dropped The Shining. Cursing out my assistant for spilling a drop of rhyming. I've been nice, but it was not the timing. I had to scope the mountain first, and now the hardest climbing. Couldn't stop the climbing. Upward motion, that means we not declining.
Detective Greg.
Kramer was involved in the smuggling business.
Miami heat is so hot it dry tears. I think they gave Sal 305 years. Yeah, that's some real Miami shit though. Racing crackers in a splack with 2 flats trying to steal. Hope Jesus take the wheel and that heli run out of gas. Got the future in my eyes, don't tell me about the past. Very 152 ad door still broke from the task. K9 looking for money, can smell the amount of cash. Life short and I'm tired of living fast, but I'ma go out with a bang until it. Let's have a blast. Boom, boom, and a couple other gun sounds. Better duck if they pullets and bullets that don't flash. Devil looking for my stash, but I'm way too used to hell. Turn one into a few and then a few into an L. From a judge to a scale, cause the limits is different. And free my wars out the state. We ain't worried about a jail. Check my mail, cause my inbox booming. I'm sending out bullets, but I ain't send shots to them. The boy going, moving like they been here before. Them boy knowing, with an 18 pack smiling at death. Them boy glowing, Apache Wahrpath with a dash. Them boy float, them boy float.
Apache on a warpath, it's gonna be a war zone.
The 1986 National Championship, Apache builds and designs their boats to the highest standards in the industry today. At Apache, when we talk fast, we mean fast. Nothing beats an Apache.
Miami streets shark infested, undercover narcos. Catch you if you narcoleptic. We never had an arc to follow, so we architected. The cartridge full of hollows, that's for our protection. To me it's life, to you it's art direction. A bunch of movie props, these hoes clapping ass to pay for booty shots. That's why Dr. Miami at the Gucci shop, the black card swiping. Been running around candles since Kimbo was backyard fighting. I'm getting paid off rap bar writing. Now wrap your head around the fact that I ain't write a single bar. Well alright then, no humble brag, crack open a humble bag. Before you know it, I'm floating with the Hubble craft. The turbulence will make the shuttle crash. It's a subtle craft, sometimes you gotta double bag whatever's in the duffel bag. They say to find a snake, you gotta cut the grass. You ain't gon' never make the cut if that's too much to grab. Sal Y Willy.
The story involves $2 billion worth of cocaine, 2 champion powerboat racers, the president of Panama, and a magazine ad that has touched off an ethical debate at the highest levels of the legal community.
Sal Y Willy. Sal Y Willy.
I just got back from Camo, hablando con el diablo. Eating some filet mignon, wrapping up with Pablo. We won the race and hit a lick. ESPN ain't that some shit, I'm out celebrating. With 3 bitches and a quarter brick. Fans try to pester, it's a cold world. Looking at the house in Westchester. That's the old girl, Pep already waiting at the spot for the load to hit. Pilots make the drop and never miss, no coordinates. Power boats boosted like they sprayed Nas. A bunch of crooked cops right by the river, fully paid off. Gotta meet with Willie in the city a little after dark. Figured I would catch him while he's balling out in Curtis Park. Listen, we gotta catch a flight, no evidence. The meet already set with the Panamanian president. We get this done, we'll be billionaires set for life. Get all the escrow and offshore accounts set up tonight.
In the mid-1980s, Willie Falcone and Sal Magluta, a couple of Miami high school dropouts, living the lives of millionaire sportsmen. Their Seahawk team was challenging for a national championship on the offshore powerboat racing circuit.
Seahawk coming up.
Seahawk on the inside is charging forward.
And while they were showing up on the sports pages and ESPN, no one noticed they were wanted in California for jumping bail on drug charges.
Look who's excited here, their teammates who broke early. Look at Sal Magluta do a dance.
For 30 Landry, secure it, and defending national.
Push it in, push it in, push it in.
Here's Excalibur, the finish line.
Are they still going? It's one of those ways that's been out here all week.
We're
going right now, 90 miles an hour. These guys are amazing. They are walking away with the race. Look at this boat handle. Whoa. They are that. They're going like mad. It is a sight to see. Much to the chagrin of the Mr. Roberts boat. Right. Whoa! Look at that. Spun it. Look out. Push it in, push it in, push it.
Yeah. All I think about is winning. I visualize the victory, then bring about the finish. You got it all mistaken if you think I'm about to finish. This shit only getting started. I'm carving out a piece for all the homies who've been starving. We cooking up a fresh plate. The homemade can of butter in the French crates. I'm so sick and tired of coming in 10th place. I had to go the whole 9, and that's when all my friends ate. A lot of dead weight, I had to shed a few pounds. Good thing I never cared about letting you down. Homie, this fan first. You call nickel and dime hustling, you call a couple grams worth. I call a couple goons and they'll pull up where your grams worth and put her in a grand dam for less than a grand's worth. So when the money calls, you better answer. Cause even if you break in through the door, you never make it through the storm without an anchor. That's a fucking fact. Yeah. You gotta know you ready to make that move. I had to teach myself to think without the anger. My wife gave me that jewel, I gotta thank her. Thank you, baby. Now let's get back to the give back.
Look at that, spun it. Look out. Push it in, push it in, push it. Oh, they still go. That's one of those waves that's been out here all week long. But they're back on
it. Physically taxing, yes, but the art of driving is even more mentally draining with those ever-changing seas.
The track always changes, Art. In water, a hole here, a wave here, and you never know. Here's recovery, knowing that perhaps they're going to see the checkered flag and win their second consecutive World Championship.
He loves you. Talk real quick. Yeah. I got God in my heart, with the devil on my shoulder. And God might not forgive me if I tell him what he showed us. I heard about them pounds of kush you be selling in the corner, but I know when I'm around pussy, I be smelling the aroma. At the rate you're going, you never reach the quota. The green leaf free for rollers. The smoke cloud could probably reach East Dakota. And I know it ain't no such thing as East Dakota. If this ain't a weed high, I think I reached the coma. If it ain't loud, then why'd you even roll up? And I can't take too many pulls. I'm trying to be a grown up. Who the fuck that ain't hold up? Get the fuck out of here with that pussy ass shit, bro. Man, hit this motherfucking shit, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? I talk to God in my prayers, but the devil always talk back. So I'm putting everything that I was taught back. You always gotta keep somebody around you that'll talk facts. So even if your mind made up, if you lack an inspector, then you be off track. If your money all trapped, then you all trapped. You've been around the world, but it was all tracked. Fall back. That's all facts. I got God in my heart, but the devil on my shoulder. I talk to God in my prayers, but the devil always talk back. The devil always talk back. They can't understand me, I be talking coded. Masked up, they thought I was ducking COVID. Ducking all these shots, but I am not the POTUS. All my haters locked and loaded. What you thought, I'm not gon' notice? No, this ain't no fucking novice. I put a notice to the whole room. I could put a bomb inside of Whole Foods. I'm a whole fool, but I'd rather keep it in the Pro Tools. Got a dark side that I'm prone to. Got a smart mind, but some old wounds in the archives, so my soul bruised. Fuck what you think. Fuck what you think. Y'all be chugging on that Kool-Aid, I don't touch when you drink. You nasty.
Winston se encamina, amigos, a la última curva. Winston entra a la recta final. Se va a proclamar ganador del evento que presenta. Por fin, corazón, por fin. Pero todavía no pueden cantar victoria. Le faltan unos metros a Winston. Se acabó el evento.
Complete the race before you count the winnings. Let's go. You lead it safe until you out there swimming. Watch out, bro. That ego chasing don't amount to business. And plus we brought the eagle in case we gotta wing it. Got short patience for the long winded. I need more space, we are not kindred. You saying court dates, but I am not Kendrick. Go ahead and tell the judge I will not be attending. The Gold Farm emblem on a sailor jacket. I'm trying to level up a bracket, not just sell a package. That's why I throw curves even if you never catch it. Cause one day those words gon' be set to action. I'm revving up the engine, it's off to the races. The boat's big and span, it sounds awfully racist. These rappers getting booked, but they don't author the pages. And God sent me to cut the head off of the pagan. Amen.
Yeah, pray for him. Everybody doubt the vision till you at the finish line. Even I questioned the dream till I was living mine. When you winning, fair weather frenemies in your corner. So I'll be solo in that Enzo when I'm bending corners. Deader in prison, it was 50-50 when I was flipping quarters. Heads or tails, you would think I'm amphibious, how I'm treading waters. Bread's been imported, feds been avoided. Crossing state lines with designer poison. Fake friends been extorted for being disloyal. Now I'm only playing my seeds if it's rich soil. Had to toil for the work like we was digging for oil. For the fiends, making it look easy like we ripping the foil. Laying the fruits of my labor spoil, nah, never that. Caviar on the credit, we ain't spending cash. Reinvest the prize money, let it double, then we get it back. Cause the profit is all black and white like a checkered flag. Black ink on white paper with my contract. With a couple of goats on a boat when I signed that.
Este es un simulador de la cabina de uno de los catamaranes. Donde le enseñamos a los pilotos una técnica para ellos poder salir del catamarán, de esa cabina, si la embarcación se virara, se volcara y ellos quedaran inmersos debajo del agua.
¿Y cómo funciona?
El simulador imita lo que es la cabina. Tiene un asiento con un arnés de 5 puntos, que es lo mismo que ellos tienen dentro de la cabina del catamarán.
¿Son similares entonces?
Son idénticos, tienen las mismas especificaciones. La cabina tiene una apertura que es más o menos la que tienen ellos también en la lancha, y lo que hacemos es que volcamos el simulador, ellos quedan debajo del agua.
First thing, there's two really good things that happened today, and the first good thing that happened today is that Jim Cropfield is okay. This really wouldn't be much fun if Jim were seriously injured, and we're all really thankful that Jim survived that as well as he did. And if there's anything in any of your lives that you think is unattainable and you thought you have no chance for, please let this group of people be an inspiration for you, because this year has been so bleak and I saw no light at the end of the tunnel. And only through all of these people who never said die, who said we can still do it, friends that we didn't even know until last week that got on the phone and came and helped us. And I normally don't do this, but I want to introduce everybody.
What happens when you finally cross the finish line? And you find yourself missing a race? Sometimes you gotta overstand that those who can't criticize. And you gotta do this shit at your pace. If you the one behind the wheel, it's up to you to keep the boat afloat. Too many leaks can make you overflow. You gotta watch who jump ship when the motor broke, and who stayed on board for the long storm. We did what we had to keep it on course. You played yourself, but you don't get no encore. We seen enough. You seen us up. Miami rap shit, the scene is us. You show a lot of love, but that shit seeming sus. Cause when we really needed love, y'all was nowhere in sight. And now you see me up, and I'm supposed to listen to your insights. You gon' tell me how to beat the game. Bitch, I'm trying to win life. And James Bond said you only live twice. That mean we get 2 tries to get it right. So we gon' try again tonight. What's up? I don't believe in no finish line. Cause y'all ain't stopping me from getting mine. Nah, I don't believe in no finish line. Ain't nobody stopping me from getting mine. But they don't wanna hear you preaching at them. And I ain't trying to tell nobody how to live. But we've been stuck in this bullshit since even Adam. And I'm trying to turn a problem to a positive. Let's go.
To me, this racing shit is kind of like a metaphor for real life. Like, not only do you gotta go up against the other competitors, you playing against
no finish line. Cause y'all ain't stopping me from getting mine. Nah, I don't believe in no finish lines. Cause ain't nobody stopping me from getting mine.
Cause ain't nobody stopping me from getting mine. Nobody stopping me from getting mine.
I don't believe in no finish lines.
We'll do anything we can and unselfishly give of their time, of their own money, of their knowledge, and their inspiration, and I will forever be indebted to both of you.
What happens when you finally cross the finish line? And you find yourself missing a race? Sometimes you gotta overstand that those who can't criticize. And you gotta do this shit at your pace. It's about the chase, not the destination. You telling me you destined for greatness, but I'm looking at your work ethic and I question the statement. A lot of almost did it but never made it. Forever made it. Sniffed a little pussy but never made it. That's what happens when the game ain't regulated. Just look at all the shit that all these goofies get away with. I'm about to fuck around and get a flavor. But that's just what the competition do to me. I ain't scared of conflict, I'm taking everything that's due to me. I never introduce myself, how rude of me. This is pure goat blood when you cut down to the root of me. Shottie. And welcome to the goat farm if y'all new to me.
Welcome back to the Pierre Cardin Key West World Championships. Our onboard camera, onboard in excess, isn't going very fast.
No, he's not. In fact, they're heading back to the dock. They've had a fine day, a lot of racing, but as Trace Martin just shrugs his shoulders, he knows this is all part of the game. Here's where they lost it. In excess, challenging for the lead at checkpoint 2, comes in, tries to make a tight turn, hooks the boat. That gives the advantage to the Apache Heritage, heading for smooth water.